Hello, this is Randy Felton. I work for Insight, and today's video is going to be on how to create and verify a domain within the Microsoft Online Services Administration Console. So the first thing we're going to do is get logged on to the admin console. I put my user ID in and put my password in, and we'll get logged on. Okay, here we are. So we're sitting at the home page of the admin console, and up at the top you can see that we have 5 different tabs, and we're sitting on the home tab right now. So what we want to do is click on the users tab, and we click on this, and this is where we can create a domain. That's the first step of this process here. So here are 3 different links that we have underneath the users tab, and we want to click on the domains tab. So we click on that, and it brings up all the domains that we have. So normally when you start a trial, you'll have one domain, such as this one here, that we created when we started a trial. So you'll probably have that domain created, but you want to put in your own domain, such as Microsoft.com or IBM.com. So the first thing that we would do here is click over here on this new button. And so we just click that, and we create a new domain. So it'll bring up this dialog box here, and we'll put in our domain name, and the domain that we're going to create is called TazPractice4.us. So we own that domain, and I can edit that domain, so this is what we're going to go ahead and put in. And under the type here, we're going to say external relay, and what that means is we're going to be in coexistence mode. So email will come to your on-premise Exchange server, and all users that you have migrated up to the Microsoft Online environment, their emails will be forwarded to the Microsoft Online environment. So you'll be in coexistence mode. And so we check the external relay button, and we click on create, and now we have a confirmation our domain has been created. So the next part of this is to verify that we own this domain. So you can click on this checkbox here to start the verification window after we're done here. So we're going to do that, and we can click finish. And we have select your domain registrar. Here it says who is the registrar for this domain. We're just going to leave this as other. GoDaddy.com is our domain registrar. Okay, so here it says add a DNS record at your domain registrar. And what we're going to do, this DNS record type is a CNAME change that we're going to put in. And here is the host. We're going to put in the host in our domain registrar, and it's going to point to this address here. So what we can do is, let's go ahead and copy this. Alright, I have it copied now, and what we can do is we could either leave this up, or we can cancel out, and when we verify it will come back to this same screen. So let's go ahead and cancel out just to show you what it looks like. And here's our TazPractice4 domain we just created, and in the status is verify now. So when we do that, we can just click on that, and it will bring up that same window. Okay, so we click next again, And now we'll have that window. Okay, so this is the same exact window we just closed. So now let's go over to our domain and make a CNAME change. So if we come up to this tab here, this is the management console for GoDaddy.com, and these are the 4 domains that we own, and we can edit those domains. So we just created TazPractice4.us on the admin console, so let's click on this domain to edit it. Okay, so here is the DNS editor, and under this section here are the CNAMEs. So what we want to do, we want to add a new CNAME record to this. So here's the button to click to add a CNAME record. So we'll click that. And here it says enter an alias name. So that's what we just copied. So we want to put that in. And then it points to host. We want to go back over and grab that points to host. So let's go back over to our Microsoft Online window here, and we want to copy this. And I'll do a Control C, copy, and we'll come back over to our editor here, and we'll paste that in here, just like that. Okay, so we can click OK, and it will make the changes. And it says the record was successfully created, and we click OK, and there it is right there. So that's all there is to it to edit our domain. Normally it will take 15-20 minutes or so. You may want to wait before you verify. This may take a little bit of time, but we're gonna just give it a try here and see what happens. So let's go back to our admin console, and let's go ahead and click the verify button and just see if it's ready or not yet. So we verify. And there it is, yes. So it went out to our TazPractice4.us domain and verified that we indeed had those new CNAME changes in our domain. So we click Finish here, and now we'll have a different status for our domain. And now you can see that TazPractice4 here is verified. And that is really all it takes to create a domain. If you have any questions, you can feel free to email us. I'm going to bring up this. This is our the taz@insight.com is our email address, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Thank you for watching the video, and good luck.